From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now, Brandon Nimmo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Mets, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly, and there are two away now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. And this will be fouled away. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with two men out. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
Pavin Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Cole Calhoun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. And he fouls this one off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. First pitch on its way.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball one. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Jeff McNeil waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So here's Jeff McNeil. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Conforto over at second. McNeil is over at first with 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 2-2. James McCann is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up is David Peralta. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. Now the first pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And another foul ball. The 2-2. Fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So stepping in is Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high, and it's 3-0. DeGrom, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Next to stand in is Nick Ahmed. In previous duels with DeGrom, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
From the stretch.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now into the box, James McCann.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yep, that ball went out.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom.
The pitcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball well outside. One and two now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. DeGrom at second. Nimmo on at first with nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air to center. Keith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So now here is Pete Alonso, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fouled off. Two men are on with two men out. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Nick Heath.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
In for strike two.
The count is 1 and 2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Zach Gallen. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
That brings up Pavin Smith. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, number 6.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Popped up. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. McNeil stands at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So here is James McCann off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Over to first, and that retires the side. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Now the first pitch. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Next, here is Francisco Lindor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Circle change there, called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Carson Kelly. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
And with one swing of the bat, no hitter gone, shutout gone, and now we got a tie Wago. Anything can happen.
So here's Eduardo Escobar.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and one.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next to bat will be Nick Heath, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Wyatt Matheson will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ahmed on second. Keith at first, one gone. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Pavin Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One and 0. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. To the plate now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One and two. Here it is.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the D-backs 2 and the Mets 1. Alex Young takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Alex.
Now at the plate, here is Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. So here's Pete Alonso. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
popped him up. Kelly over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 6.
Striding in is Jeff McNeil, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope. 1-1.
Alonso at third with 2 away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me.
Now to the plate as Drupal Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, Drupal Cabrera.
Pitch on the way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Next to dig in, David Peralta. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Robert Gesellman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Robert Gesellman.
At the plate now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He went deep back in the 5th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the first pitch to him. Eduardo Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. 1 left for Arizona. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. So now to the plate, James McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Riley Smith takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 46, Riley Smith.
Kevin Pillar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him.
Ball active. No break.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Keith will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. From the stretch, a bouncer up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Mets strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Jacob Barnes gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 40, Jacob Barnes.
Now to bat, Nick Ahmed.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Inside, ball one.
Lifted into center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Nick Heath.
Digging in next, Nick Heath. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
And it's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stephen Vogt will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 21.
And now the first pitch. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Swing and a line drive, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Taylor Clark has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45. Taylor Clark.
Now to the plate, here is Dominic Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So now into the box is Pete Alonso. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
2-1.
Ball 2.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now that the right fielder.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 4.
And now here is Michael Conforto. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heath calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Ready now is Jeff McNeil, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So the next to bat will be J.D. Davis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The catcher, number 43.
Next, it'll be James McCann. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that side.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aaron Luke will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jonathan Villar is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Haven Smith. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Drives it to deep right field. Racing back the right fielder. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. A little bouncer. Now a swinging bunt. Another 0-2 coming. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
In now, Asdrubal Cabrera, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left, and it stakes the Diamondbacks to a 4-2 lead.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, David Peralta. And it's belted high and deep into right center. gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher, David Peralta. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through for a hit.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the lead is now 7-2. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Jerry's Familia enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
The center fielder, number 9.
Standing in now, Nick Heath, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 9th inning coming up. Arizona's on top 7-2. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Tomas Nido, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Dominic Smith.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.B. Bukowskis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box now, Dominic Smith, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Flew out last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And that one yanked just foul. Lindor stands at second with 2 gone. One and 2 to Dominic Smith. Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Diamondbacks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Taylor Clark pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.